What do you have energy for right now? I have energy for listening to the answer. I have energy for listening to the sounds around me. I have energy for listening to how my body vibrates in reaction to the sounds around. I have energy for a sense of curiosity around what's happening. Bonjour. I have energy for savoring the fact that after doing my video in French and shifting from French to switching from French to English, there's a quality of self-connection that I find different, and I'm quite interested to explore how different that is and what do I do that makes my experience different. There's something that seems to be going deeper within myself when I'm speaking in English. Welcome to you. Yeah, I'm exploring the question, what do I have energy for right now? And I'm inviting you to check what you have energy for right now. Je sais pas si tu parles anglais, la question c'est, j'explore ce pourquoi j'ai de l'énergie maintenant et je t'invite à faire de même. Pourquoi tu as de l'énergie maintenant? So, what I have energy for right now is for telling you thank you for being here, thank you for your attention. I have energy to acknowledge that it is valuable for me to take the time to slow down and to feel what is felt in this moment. Earlier in my video in French, I was saying that I was feeling some kind of a sense that a part of me felt obligated to kind of rush to run faster than it wanted to, and something that I want and what I have energy for is to question how I can slow down enough to really connect to where I am, to connect with all the different parts of me, and really kind of finding a way to be more self-connected and more feeling a sense of empowerment, a sense of regeneration, a sense of refreshment. Yeah, that's what I have energy for. Just allow refreshment and the connection with the energy that is alive right now, right here. Feels sweet. I have energy for thinking of the fact that I'm going to have lunch with my partner in a few minutes. I have energy to imagine that I'm going to have a deep and nourishing conversation with her. What do you have energy for right now? I have energy for saying it was fun to pause for a moment in silence just to make room for you feeling what you have energy for right now. It feels like I'm having a nap and I'm still awake and talking. It's kind of resting. I like that. I'm really enjoying talking English and in English and speaking in English and I'm glad I have energy to feel how much I appreciate being able to speak in English. Speaking in English. So, what do we have energy for right now? I have energy to evoke that, to mention that I still have the intention to question every single day for 2 weeks what I can do to support people meeting each other and talking about having real talks. Um, and also, I want to look for one thing I could do every day to improve my financial situation. And yesterday I was thinking that I could notice what is already working in my life in terms of my financial situation and in terms of supporting people to get to meet and talk and have real talk. There's something which is I see more and more people commenting on my videos and sometimes responding to each other. So that's working well. That's going progressively and tinily or step by step towards more of meeting each other and talking to each other. So yeah, I'm wondering what I have energy for all those topics right now. I have energy for telling you that this is something that works for me. Beginning this sentence, I have energy for, and just let my mind finish the rest. And sometimes I need to pause and just listen. And I have energy for right now doing that. I have energy for I don't do work, Kimberly. I don't do work. I'm trying not to work. I'm trying to do what I want to do, and I'm trying to find a viable economic way of relating to money and vibration and what I want and what I ask and what I receive in a way that doesn't feel like work. This is my work. I'm working right now. This is the work I do. I am working at showing up as a human being the best I can. That's my work. my work is to encourage us all to raise the level of sincerity. I know you mean for income, Kimberly. I know. What I'm doing for income, Kimberly, is I'm inviting you and everyone who's watching to consider contributing financially, energetically, intellectually, emotionally towards the work that I'm doing, which is, um, yeah, my intention is to contribute to a culture of listening, a culture of greeting each other unconditionally. And I'm building up that dream one step at a time, one video at a time. And some people give me money. So I'm receiving money from people who give me money. And I think that's it always has been like this. We have deal when we are employed. We make a deal with a company, with someone, and we have an agreement, and we do something, and some people give us money. But I'm trying to get out of this paradigm of giving and like exchanging things. Um, I don't want to be selling my time. I don't want to be selling myself. I want to do what I feel like doing, and I want to find. What I'm working at is to allowing people who are inspired and by the work I'm doing to also not only receive but all being inspired to support the work to be inspiring others. And so whatever you're willing, whatever you have energy for supporting this work, welcome. So that might be giving money, that might be commenting like you're doing right now, Kimberly. um, you may not want to contribute to the work I'm doing. You may want to destroy it. You may want to crush it. You may want to annihilate it. You may be super mad and super angry about it. It might be touching something difficult, and you might be angry and mad. And so, whatever is there, I want to support us to be as sincere as we can, to really acknowledge and welcome what we are experiencing in the moment. I'm really questioning what we have energy for right now. Why don't I make an eco community? I don't know. What do you think? I don't. Uh, um, I felt defensive when I read this question of yours, and I want to acknowledge that. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with your question, but when I feel defensive, it shows that I'm going into some kind of resistance. And the resistance comes from this idea that there's still some kind of old beliefs that I should be something different from what I'm doing, or I should do better. And it's like I don't want to shoot myself. Um, yeah, like-minded people. That's what I'm doing, Kimberly. That's why I'm doing those videos, is to find people, to be visible, for people to see what I do and who I am. So here you are responding to me, and by responding, you encourage this video to be more seen, because it works like that with Facebook. The more there's comments, the more the videos are shown. So thank you. You're contributing to my work being visible. and therefore the likelihood that I meet like-minded people to raise. So so yeah, I was talking about this kind of inner voice sometimes that says that should ourselves, and it's very easy to have my mind full of shielding. I should this, I should that, and the thing is that when I'm shooting myself, it kills the joy. It takes the joy out of me. It's kind of creating resistance. It's cut me off from my source. It cut me off from my my inner being with my inner being. And so there really something around really being on a high frequency, really being on a highest frequency I can, because we are where we are, and it's really about accepting that we are where we are and to chill the best we can from where we are. And that's the work. That's the work I'm doing, Kimberly. And some people hate it, some people love it, and some people don't care about it. Some people don't even know I exist. Some people don't even know this work is possible yet, or maybe they know but they forgot, or and maybe yeah. So whatever. We are where we are. We are. There's so much diversity, so much love for all of us, and I'm working at making sense with all of that expenses of ours, and working at allowing more and more of what is desired. That's the work. What do I have energy for right now? I have energy for thanking you, Kimberly, for engaging with me as you have. Thank you. Reading your question, Kimberly, it doesn't necessarily follow Abraham Hicks, does it? The work um, doesn't necessarily follow Abraham Hicks. No, it doesn't necessarily. Um, I'm just trying to connect with where I am and what works for me, and acknowledging what doesn't work so well, and I want to get clear about what is it I want to see happen and work at allowing it, being on a frequency that allows what is desired, because otherwise what I want may be there, I don't see it. So I want to encourage all of us to acknowledge what works for us, and maybe learn from what doesn't work so well for us, and getting clear about what we want, and give ourselves permission to allow even more of it. Anyway, I have energy for acknowledging that for some reasons there's still a sense of kind of I'm fighting. There's when I'm reading your questions, Kimberly, I'm amused right now to see that there is kind of part of me that is a bit paranoid, and in some way kind of take your words as attack, as criticism, and as it's interesting to see that, and sad in the same time. It's all habits that sometimes makes it very difficult to connect with each other. And thank you for being here and allowing me to see it and to voice it and to share it as something that could contribute to make more visible the way we function sometimes. Because I think it gives me more choice now. Yeah, I believe you, Kimberly. You're not criticizing me. I'm talking about my inner voice. I'm talking about the way I'm reacting inside. And Bonjour. So back to what I have energy for right now. You know, for example, when you say so let it go, there's in part of me that it feels irritated because I don't need advice. I'm not asking you to tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. I'm just sharing what's going on for me. And you know, it's like this. It doesn't belong there in your head. It's part of all of us, Kimberly. I'm making visible something that happens to a lot of us, a lot of us, and that's my work. And I want to acknowledge the beauty I see in the work I'm doing, and I find it extremely valuable to be able to voice what I just voiced. It's not about um, I don't know, maybe I'm just missing a point. Maybe I'm missing the point of what you're trying to tell me, Kimberly. Once again, I'm reacting, and it takes some time to release resistance. What do I want? What do I have energy for right now? What do you have energy for right now, Kimberly? What are you looking for? What do you want? Why are you speaking with me? Hmm. You say it's the way we are wired. Um, yeah, I'm reading your comment, Kimberly. You're saying there is memory. I'm working. I have energy for that, not by choice. There's also a part of me that it's somewhere not experiencing, engaging with you as a choice at times. There's some moments where I feel a bit obligated, like you said something, I should respond to it. And I think the choice we have is between resistance to what is or going with the flow. And it's every single moment of time there's this choice we have between resisting what is or going with the flow of what is. So right now, are we resisting or going with the flow? I am tired right now, so I'm guessing I'm resisting a lot. And the work is to chill a little bit. I have energy for finishing up this video and going to join Corinne to have lunch. I wish you a good day, and whatever you have, whatever you do next, I hope it will be connecting and nourishing and satisfying. Bye for now.